Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and a happy new year to all of you. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Harry's RAVEC case and what is really going on, because on social media I am seeing people just spiraling out of control because they feel that Harry has got his security back. Well, we're going to find out. So if you are into the truth of what is going on with Harry and Meghan at the moment, then this could be the channel for you. We bypass clickbait gossip just to get to the meat and gravy of what is really going on. So go grab your drink of choice, whatever that may be, and sit back and relax as we get into some tea truth with a little bit of therapeutic psychology. So we are entering into 2026. So I hope that your send-off for 2025 was, well, peaceful, let's just say. And it wouldn't be going into a new year without, of course, more from Harry and Meghan. So we have the fact that Meghan is apparently reassessing things going into 2026, and they're apparently coming up with all of these things that they're meant to be doing. And of course, we also know that they have changed the name from Archewell Foundation to Archewell Philanthropies. But just to get to what people are becoming concerned about, and is to do with Harry's security assessment. Now, we all know that last year Harry decided to ask RAVEC to give him a new risk assessment to having funded security over here in the UK. Now, we all know that Harry does get funded security when it is a state event and that he is involved with that. But this is about him having security for when, well, he decides to come over here when he damn well pleases. And that is what everyone is up in arms about, because we have seen an influx of media pieces all stating that Harry has got his funded security back. Now, if you look at the articles, there is one particular one that's been put out by a reporter. Well, I use that term loosely, but she seems to be someone that is very much in favour of Harry and Meghan. And none of the articles say that this is official. They are making it seem as if it is, but actually when you read the article, Harry is, it's very possible that Harry is going to get his state funded security back, or even Harry has got it back, but then you read a bit further into it and it doesn't actually clarify that this is an official response. There has been nothing, as far as I'm aware, in recording this. Now, obviously, when I edit, if there has been any change, I will let you know. You will see it where I will put it up here. But as of this moment, I have not seen any official statement that has been put out to say that Harry has got his state-funded security back. So what does this mean? So I think it's one of two things. Either he has been told something and leaked it to the press, because let's be honest, if this was true, then why has there been no official response from, say, the palace or the government? These are all media sources that have that are reporting this. So either Harry has been told that he's getting it back and he's just decided to leak it to the press, or from what I do know is that there might be a possibility that RAVEC, here we go, that RAVEC is going to perhaps contact his father, because one of the things that have been mentioned is that Harry's a shoo-in to get his security unless his father intervenes. Now, this could be simply Harry bullying his father, bullying RAVEC. We know that they do this. We know. We've seen articles go out. Remember when we've had Meghan going to the Met Gala she doesn't go to the Met Gala. She's never been invited to the Met Gala, but they put these statements out, I feel, to perhaps almost bully somebody to letting them do these things, because in their mind, they think it's almost then embarrassing when they don't go. And so say, for example, Anna Wintour might then think, well, if they're putting this out there, it's going to look very embarrassing that if they don't go, it's going to make me look bad. Now, of course, there are people in the world that don't care about stuff like that and don't care if they look bad in the eyes of the media. But this is the game that Harry and Meghan play. And so I think that this is exactly what he's doing. Unless he has been told that this is going ahead, which I very much doubt when there has not been any official statement as recording this, unless something has come up, in which case then all of this is completely moot. But yeah, so I don't believe that they would sort of say to Harry, oh yeah, you have, and it's okay to contact the media, but we've had no official, but we're not going to put anything out officially. That doesn't sound credible to me. And in which case then, why is none of the articles quoting an actual statement from, like I say, the government or the palace? So this could be what Harry does to potentially strong arm his father. So if RAVEC are contacting him and saying, look, we are thinking of giving Harry his funded security back, what are your thoughts on this? Harry potentially could be putting these pieces out to strong arm his father into either not getting involved if RAVEC have decided to go with it, or to not interfere and say, actually, no, this is not okay. Because if he doesn't get it, he's creating it to then look like his father has intervened and said no. So that we know that Harry tries to bully his family. This is what him and Meghan have done. Now, the other thought I had was this could also be Meghan in an attempt to scupper him getting it. With putting out all of these media pieces, that could annoy RAVEC and say, well, hang on a minute, you've jumped the gun here. This is not a shoe-in. This is not a surefire thing. We have still got to, do a lot more kind of looking into this, etc. So it could very well be her. We know that one of the things that Harry and Meghan have both said is that they feel unsafe coming over here. Well, sorry, she feels unsafe coming over here with these alleged 2 children that they are stating live with them in America. If Harry gets this state-funded security, why do I keep saying state-funded? I mean tax-funded. I've literally just realised that that's all I've been saying, state-funded. What is that about? Why am I getting that? It's tax-funded. And if I say state-funded again throughout this video, please, I apologise. I don't know why I've got that in my head. For some unknown weird reason, my brain has just decided to say the word state-funded instead of tax-funded. I don't live in America. I live in the UK. Is it state-funded? Oh, do you know what? I don't know. Welcome to 2026 with my menopausal brain. Anyway, so it could very well be that she is trying to scupper that, because what excuse will they have if he gets tax-funded security? What excuse are they going to have then? She has got no excuse then not to come over here, because that's the whole argument, which gets completely debunked, because then she's going to have to come up with something else. What is she going to come up with? I'm sorry, I'm getting my hair done, so I can't come over to the UK, or get my nails done, or I've got a cold, I'm my dog's ripped up my passport, so I can't possibly come over. What other, I mean, I'm sure that she'll find some excuses, but the big one was the fact that they felt unsafe. So if they get this, then there's no way that they can then say, well, she can't come over with these 2 alleged children. So yeah, that's very interesting to me. So I do wonder if she is putting this out to scupper his chances to actually get it back, because let's be honest, this is hindering on Harry's stalker, which we know isn't. You know, you've only got to look at the logistics of this. Is one, the same woman was in the court. So it's like, well, how does she get in there? She must have bypassed their security. She must have been allowed in. It's like there's obviously people saying that she's a member of the cult squad, which I would absolutely believe. She probably was even paid to make it seem that she was a stalker. But there's videos apparently of her sort of just hanging around, but there's nothing, the security are just walking past her. There's no immediacy. There's no like, you know, oh my gosh, take her to the ground, tackle her. She was not arrested. What stalker, if this person is known, doesn't get arrested, especially, you know, when this is a member of the royal family? Apparently she turned up in Nigeria, but she hasn't gone to the United States. She hasn't camped outside their mansion they're supposedly living in, but she's come to the UK. She popped up in Nigeria, but hasn't been seen anywhere else. And oh, coinkydink, it just so happened that she made an appearance just when Harry was asking RAVEC to relook into having tax-funded security and having this risk assessment done again. Funny that. And I'm sorry, if RAVEC give him this on the basis of that, then I give up. I give up, because it just really then does feel that they can do and say whatever they want, and there is absolutely zero repercussions. And I just cannot fathom how that is even possible. How can Harry, after all of this, have it reinstated just on the back of that this woman suddenly appeared out of nowhere? In 5 years, he has never once complained about a stalker. A stalker doesn't just turn up once or twice. That's not a stalker. In all fairness, that could potentially be a fan. So how does he know? Because I mean, I'm sure he's got one fan, maybe. So how does he not know that this is not someone? Because we know, it's like there's plenty of artists, you know, actors, actresses that talk about, I mean, I'm sure even the royal family. I mean, wasn't there something on the walkabout with the Princess of Wales recently where she said something like, oh, I see you everywhere. And she was sort of saying it lightheartedly, but that tells me that she sees this person a lot when they go to places. So what is that a stalker? Or maybe it's just somebody that's a fan that really just wants to, that just enjoys going places. And there are so many celebrities that have that. You know, it's like, so how does he know that this is a stalker and not just, I mean, he should be grateful, to be fair, that he's got one person that wants to follow him around and be where he is, because let's be honest, it's a bit dwindling. There's not that many people left that actually like Harry. So instead of critiquing the one person that follows him around and calling her a stalker, maybe he should be shaking her hand going, thank you so much for actually really liking me, because nobody else does. But anyway, so I do generally think that at the moment, like I say, unless something has come out whilst I've been recording, that this is just, yeah, this is Harry or Meghan or both putting these pieces out either to strong arm RAVEC, which I mean, it wouldn't work anyway, or to strong arm his father into not getting involved or saying, yes, he needs it back. Or is this, like I say, Meghan trying to stop him from getting it? Because we all know that that's what she does. She does not like him. She doesn't like Harry. She doesn't respect Harry, which is why she puts the things out that she does. So apparently it's coming out that Kris Jenner has taken her off the VIP list. I'm not actually sure she was ever on it, but if she was, she's not anymore apparently. So Meghan is very, very, very quickly losing the teeny tiny amount of support that she potentially had. Now, I do wonder if this will also then, because it's interesting that it's been very quiet with Emma Grady as well. We all know that Emma was sort of supporting Meghan, but we also know that she's tied to Khloe Kardashian. So could this be that this has scuppered Meghan's plans to go into the fashion world because of that little stint that she pulled. So yeah, it's and there's things coming out in regarding to her products. I do love our sleuths on social media. I think that people are just so interesting, and they have gone on to her site. This whole thing of her stating that her products are sold out, I think somebody went on and was almost like pretending to order a lot of products, and they were able to put in, I don't know, something like 1,000 or something along those, or 100 or something, and it was basically saying that that was available. So her stating that she's sold out of products or she doesn't have that many left, it's completely all lies, but we know that anyway. So for anyone a little bit confused by this, this is what this particular person did. Went on 2 days ago, and you can see all of the products, the amounts that were there. Then 2 hours ago, obviously things were starting to show that not that many people are buying products. And then 30 minutes ago, because I've literally picked this up about an hour ago, so Meghan has gone on and changed it, so you can now only order 50, and there's something on her website that states if you want bulk orders, please contact them. So tell me that Meghan doesn't watch social media without telling me, because she does. But I just, yeah, she is getting a lot of flack for the way she's treated her father. The fact that, like I say, it's circulating that Kris Jenner is done, that's going to really hurt her, whatever chances she thought she had. So I don't know what is left really for Meghan. She will never fully go away, trust me on that. But I think that she is getting so many doors slammed in her face, which is why she is clinging onto Harry like a barnacle. But yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens with this RAVEC case. I mean, I personally really, really do not want him to get it. But at the same time, I would be interested to see what excuse they can possibly come up with if he does get it, as to what is kind of going to go on with these children. And I still say that this year, I really am hoping that this is the year that they get everything removed. But I do feel that's going to come from William. So whether William becomes king this year, if King Charles abdicates because of poor health, I don't know. But I don't see him dealing with his son. I really don't. And I understand that people are angry about that because they feel that he should. But as I've said before, look at this from a position of not just the monarchy, but William being Charles's son. When you have a parent, someone you love that's poorly, and you know that stress could amplify their illness, make things worse, you're going to want to have them feel less stressed as possible. So it is very, very conceivable that William has told his father that he will deal with Harry. I can see him doing that. So maybe it isn't King Charles that has said, oh, William, you need to deal with Harry. Maybe it is William saying, let me deal with him. I will sort those two out. You just need to rest, get well, be okay, focus on what you need to focus on, and I will deal with him when the time comes. So to me, that sounds like something, William and Catherine would do. So just to give that another perspective. Now I have started my new channel. I have just done an unboxing video. I don't know which one's gone up first, whether this is going up first or whether that one's going up first. I haven't quite decided yet, but whichever it is. So I have put the link in the description box below, so you can, and I will put it in the pinned comments. Please go across and give that channel some love. I know you probably are getting whiplash from the amount of channels I seem to start up, but it is really just trial and error in trying to find what works and what doesn't work, and what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy. And I will be honest, the Harry and Meghan stuff doesn't bring me as much joy as what it did initially. The only reason I keep doing it is because of you guys, but I do need to do something that's fun. So I was sent some L'Oreal products Christmas Eve. I didn't unbox it and do anything about that then, or wear the products, but I have done it on that video. Now, the new channel, it's called, as most of you know, because I spoke about it in the last one, it is called Reality Check with Ems. So I am going to be trying everything. So if you want me to try a skincare product, I'm going to try it. If you want me to try makeup, hair stuff, whatever it is, I'm going to try it. If you want me to look at a gadget, I'm going to try it. And as I grow and maybe get more confident, I'm hopefully then going to go out and about and try things. So this is a channel that I really do feel that has legs, and I think that it has the chance to become a really good channel. I want it to be honest. I want it to be real. I want it to be where you see that I make mistakes, that I mess up in some ways, that I'm a real person as you see me here. So whether you are a woman that is just so sick and tired of being lied to on social media when it comes to influencers, where they keep saying, I'm obsessed with something, and they're just not being honest about the product. I am not going to lie to you ever about a product. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Doesn't mean to say that it might not work for you, but it's just going to be how I perceive something. If you are a guy watching my videos because you are fed up of just not understanding of what is the right product to get, or you are sick of being lied to as well, then hopefully then you will enjoy the channel as well. But it's mainly because I'm trying to find things to keep the free therapy program going. Most of you know this is a big passion project of mine, and this channel does struggle with views. It doesn't get everything, and it's not bringing in what I need to keep it going. So I'm really, really hoping that if you guys can please come across and support the Reality Check with Ems channel, that I can get this one to grow and then utilize that one to help with the free therapy program. So yes, that's all I'm asking of you. So if you support me and you enjoy me as a person, please come across and support that one, and drop in the comments. Do you have something that you would like me to look at? Something to try, whatever it is. Do you see something on social media, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's wherever, and you're like, you know what, I really want to try that product, but I'm just a bit nervous to, drop me a line, drop me an email, and I will try that product. Nothing, unless I'm allergic to it, nothing is going to be off limits to try. Even if it's crazy food, is there some crazy food that you would like me to try? Whatever it is. And I'm also going to hopefully get Arthur involved. I'm going to be trying things with Arthur, trying things with the cats, you know, if there's a cat toy, a dog toy, whatever it is, and get my other members of my family and maybe even some of my friends involved. If you want to try something and come on the channel, you can too. So it's like I don't know, it's whatever it is, we're just going to go with it and see what happens. But we are going to make it fun, and hopefully everyone will enjoy it, and it'll be something for everyone. So that's it. That being said, let's get into 2026. Let's get this going. Hopefully we can create something really fun and really creative. And yeah, I also want to say that I would like to also, I know that a lot of you have opinions on Harry and Meghan, and I wonder how many of you would like to come on, and it would go on the channel, a Zoom chat where we could discuss Harry and Meghan. I'm trying to think of new things to bring and breathe some life back into this particular channel. I'm also thinking of doing this also on Patreon. So, and you don't have to be on camera, it can just be your voice. Are you interested in coming on and having your say about Harry and Meghan? How do you guys feel about that? Is that something that you would be interested in? If you are, then let me know, because then I think that is something that we could really we could sort of get behind and do for this particular channel. Let me know. Any ideas are welcome. I just need to, like I say, breathe some life into this channel, get it kind of going again, because it's just kind of, yeah, it just feels a bit, people are I know people are sick and tired of Harry and Meghan, I get it, but I just, but there is still interest there. So let me know what you think. Don't forget, always, you can join up in various ways to support. You can treat me to a cup of coffee if you so choose. You can become a member and all of the things that go along with that. There will be new merchandise coming out as well. So if you want to buy something there, you still have the option of buying some of the original, but over the coming weeks that will be going and new merchandise will be taking its place. So if you want your bubble mug, if you want your tea with M's mug, then go across and get that before it goes. So I hope you're having a great week so far, and I will see you in the next one. And as always, you know that I love you, I appreciate you, but most of all, I respect you. Take care. Bye-bye. Mwah.